節を巡り色づいた葉先、この心を染めていた少しずつ、
共に過ごしたきらめいた時間、その光を飾るように抱えてた。
叶えられぬ願い、背を向けたあの日に溢れ出した涙、振り向くことはないと無理に決めてた。強がりも受け入れてくれたのは一途に貫く想い。
その温かさ、私を照らした。いつも胸に咲くこの花を輝かせてくれたから。違い合う言葉を交わし、別れ道でも迷うことはない。
日ごと冷たさ増してゆく風が肌をかすめ、この二十歳舞い降りた。
うつむく弱さ、朝露がこぼれ、その雫をすくい上げられたなら。
まぶたに浮かぶのは悲しみの傷より幸せな思い出、これからも重ねたい怖くはないの二人なら。
正直で嘘のない何より大事な言葉、
信じているよあなたの心を。
もしも間に合うというのなら今すぐに駆け出したい。残された足跡たどり、
別れ道でも迷うことはない。
誰よりもそばにいて、どんなに小さなことも
気づいてくれた、微笑みをくれた。
いつも胸に咲くこの花を輝かせてくれたから。違い合う言葉を忘れないで。
歩いてゆこうこの先の未来。
もしも間に合うというのなら今すぐに駆け出したい。残された足跡たどり、別れ道でも見つめ合い信じて。
迷うことはない。
心が決めた道へ。
Hello. I mean, it is still having to do something with a dragon, so I guess you're not wrong there. How is everyone? I hope everyone's doing well. My day was infuriating, to say the least. Horrible? Same. So I had this lady come in. Hi, Vesper. I had this lady come into my work today. And she was like, "Can I get a Starbucks coffee?" And I was like, "Yes, what size?" And she's like, "Can I get a grande?" And I was like, "Sure, would you like any room for cream and sugar, like the usual?" And she was like, "No, I want it black." And I was like, "Okay, would you like anything else?" And she said no. And then I turned around to go make said coffee. And she was like, "Do you have milk?" And I said yes. And then because milk is extra, because it's an additive, you have to pay for said milk. And she's like, "You have to pay for milk?" And I was like, "Yes, it's an additive." And she was like, how is this a thing? How are you charging me more for milk when I asked for a coffee? And I was like, I immediately went, How are you mad at me for something that is not even my fault? First of all, it's the business's fault. I had nothing to do with this. If it was up to me, I would not care. I wouldn't care at all. Not a single damn to be given. Caught in 4K, hell yeah. And then there was another motherfucker that came in. I'm sorry, this one actually pissed me off. Yes, this is gonna be the OG Final Fantasy VII. I've never played it before, so this will be a blind playthrough. Also, hi Poppy. So he comes in, and this man asks for a grande coffee. Well, he asked for a venti iced caramel coffee. So my immediate question is, did you want like an actual coffee or did you want a latte? And he was like, "Well, what's the difference?" I said, "A latte has milk and coffee has coffee in it." And he was like, "Oh, well, I didn't know. So I'll just get a coffee with caramel in it." So I was like, "Okay, cool. Would you like anything else?" And he says, "No, that'll be good." Hi, Ghosty. So my coworker turns around to make the coffee because there's a line starting to form, so I could continue to take the customers, since I am the fastest on the register, and she wasn't doing anything, so I told her to make the coffee. So she makes this man the coffee. She puts all the caramel sauce in it. Everything that's supposed to go into this drink. This is League of Legends. Anyways. Yeah, this is a cover for Legends Never Die. But so after she gets done making the coffee, she gives it to him, and we both look at him to make sure that it's what he wants. And he was like, "That is unfortunate, Poppy. I am sorry to hear that." So we make sure that he's okay with his coffee, and he takes a sip of it, and he goes, sounds good to me. And we say, have a good day. This man walks out the building. This motherfucker walks out the building. Didn't even say bye. Didn't even say have a good day. Didn't even say thank you. He walks out the building. And he comes back in 10 minutes later with the cup half empty and was like, I don't taste any caramel in this. I'm like, motherfucker! You literally drank half of the cup and you said you didn't taste any caramel. So I was like, alright, coworker number one. Coworker number one, make sure that the coffee that we are remaking now has the sauce in it instead of the syrup, like not a normal coffee. So we make the coffee over for him and we stare at this man dead in his face. I am staring like I'm gonna eat his soul at this point because I was this close to snapping at work. I was like an inch away from snapping at work. Just root for the customers. I think I would get in trouble for that, honestly. But they will never know it's me. Bro, just trying to get her free shit. Pretty much. So that pissed me off a lot. So then I go tell my manager, my GM, this. And because at first it was me and my coworker who was very upset. So we both were like, hold on, we both need to tell the GM about this. So that just in case we don't get a bad report, because customers can do that, kind of like a, what is it, a Yelp review, kind of. So we go back there and tell her the situation just in case she's like, one of you got iced, and we're like, we know who the motherfucker is. I'll call them cringe to their face. I bet. So we go back there to tell her this, and she was like, you know what stupid is, what stupid does. And I was like, well, damn. I could not have said it better myself. I've been telling people they were stupid. I was like, it's just unfortunate that stupidity gets passed around as if, stupidity gets passed around like fucking COVID, dude. And it's unfortunate. I don't want this one. I want this one. Yes. With a SoulCal accent too. Oh my god, you're so fucking cringe. I don't like that. I don't like that I did that. I'm so sorry. Oh no. Well, unfortunately, you can't take a shutter vaccine. I'm sorry. It's done. It's done. I won't do it again. But I did kind of have like a an unfortunate decline into depression today for like a short hot second. Unless it's the shot of a fireball. I hope it knocks them off their ass. I spiraled today for like a hot second. I was very close to calling off stream because of it too. But I'm kind of glad that I didn't. So that's all that matters. I have these random times at the end of the year around this time, anywhere between like, oh my god. I love the fact that I can bounce back sometimes. Sometimes. I can admit that I do sometimes without needing help. I was about to send an SOS flare to my brother while I was at work. I'm glad. I was very close to sending an SOS to my brother. Cause I was like, should I even continue streaming? Like, what is the point of me streaming if I went through all of these lists, this whole entire list in my head. I'm not funny. I'm not entertaining. I can't hold up a conversation. I'm not good at games. I had all of this shit in my head and I was just like almost in tears while I'm at work. And I'm like, what if I play this game and like no one likes it? What if I actually do the concert for my birthday and nobody fucking wants to be there? No, that someone comes in and says your voice is shit, you can't sing, you can't harmonize to save your life. What if this happens? And I'm just like, I can't do this anymore. I was very close to not streaming at all this weekend. The doomer mindset, yeah. That's about right. I was very upset with myself in my entirety for like a good 2 hours at work. And then I was like, shut the fuck up. I had to literally like slap my face while I was at work. I was like, shut the fuck up. I'm sick and tired of the degrading that I keep doing to myself. I need to stop doing that. For once, I need to stop doing that. I have friends now. I have people that look after me. I can sing. I can harmonize. I'm good at certain games. I'm not about all of them, but I'm good at certain games. I'm really good at RPGs. I was like, shut the fuck up. You are good at things. You can be a streamer. You can make it. You just need to believe that you can. You need to put yourself out there. Once you put yourself out there, if people unfollow you because you're being you, then they weren't meant to be on the path that you were. They can go somewhere else and you can find some new friends. And I was like, I was getting so hyped. I got so hyped off of my own pep talk. I was in my storage closet like, yes! And you know what I did while I was at work? I designed all 3 of my models at work. Well, I did the planning for them. I didn't actually draw them out yet. You guys voted for me to do the Kamadri first, so I will do her first. If you would like to see the planning, hold on. Let me make a poll real quick. Where is it at? These are hard things. Oh my god. When I put myself, I fill up a bucket full of ice water, dunk my head in it, and scream at myself to stop being a wuss. 10 out of 10 would give myself brain freeze again. Maybe try it and see if it helps you. Okay, the poll is up now. You just listen to Marvin Gaye. You're good at seducing? Are you talking to me, Skies? Well, I didn't even mention that to myself. because I honestly think my Ara Ara is not that good. I guess I can put it in general chat if this is what everyone wants. A poll is up. Oh, if you're not in Discord, if you're not in Discord, you can join the Discord, and then you could see the project planning for that. And a very an in-depth I guess an in-depth of how the character is supposed to be. Not necessarily a drawing of it. Like, you're seduced. Oh no. You poor thing. That's unfortunate. So yeah, that was my day. It was unfortunate until I got home, and then I drowned myself in Kingdom Hearts. I'm not even kidding. I have a 2-monitor setup for my computer, and with a bear in your team? Huh. Oh, Bard. That's what their whole job is just to seduce people. It's in Discord now. Not just people, mileage, not just people. Oh, what? Hey, in D&D, I never picked Bard. Actually, the one character that I do remember playing was a I think it's called the Phasma. I don't really remember exactly what it's called, but it's literally a Persona user. Enemies that didn't have True Sight were getting absolutely ruined because they couldn't see my phantasm, and it was great. I would just be sitting there, because my whole quirk behind my character... Our streamers also can't spell, but that's part of the appeal. What do you mean?! I tried! Okay, fuck off! Voodoo. I'm trying, okay? I told you, my brain melted out of my face today. It melted straight out of my face today. A model is just a special moggle. The whole quirk behind my D&D character was I had a mask that held all of my phantasm powers in it. I know, Vesper. I didn't take offense to it. That literally had all of my phantasm power in it. And when I took it off, in order for me to summon this creature, it takes all of my emotions away from me. So when I take it off, I become like super serious, super stoic. Like, just straight face, just ready to murder shit, just ready to get the job done, all of that. And the best part about this was when I roleplayed as my character, my voice would sound like this, like all the time. And then as soon as I took the mask off, I was just like, I fucking hate it here. I want absolutely nothing to do with any one of you motherfuckers whatsoever. And the first time I did it in my D&D group, they were like, how in the fuck did you pull that off? And I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? They were like, sidebar, Nyla, what the fuck was that? I'm bi, and I can't, I can't. You're my ex's little sister. I can't. I was like, okay, I'm off limits for one. Two, that's just my voice. It really did. It really did. And the worst part about it was the person that said that to me was literally my mother figure of the group. I was like, that's my mother. That's my mother. I want to put this title onto this person. And she was like, cool. But she didn't know that was how my character worked. So she was just like, I can't do this anymore. And my sister character, her quirk for help stepdaughter unstuck. Oh no. Also, Poppy, to answer your question, a cube of infinity is a item that my OC can pull out of the ether to make any weapon she wants. So if she can think it, then that is what it'll become. That's why I named it Cube of Infinity, because you are loud as hell. I just want you to know that you are loud as fuck. But yeah, it's my special weapon that I created myself for the character, because she's an elementalist, and because of her gruesome training when she was a child, well, she's still a child, but when she was younger, she's learned a lot of fighting styles with different weapons, because she's literally made to be a weapon of mass destruction. Stepmom, I have a problem. I took these blue pills that I thought were allergy medicine. Oh no. Oh no. The limitations are you can only have one at a time. They have to already exist. And the cube cannot be away from you within 10 feet. Unless it's made into a specific weapon that is able to be launched. If it's in a cube state, it cannot be used. And it can only be used by one person. Once the cube has touched that person, it cannot be used by anybody else. So technically, it essentially sounds like the Green Lantern's ring, to be honest. Actually, I've never seen Green Lantern, so this was a thing that I thought was cool, but I guess not. This is gonna get me really excited about my character. It is like the Green Lantern. Again, I've never seen the Green Lantern, so I just know he's green. I'm not really a DC person. I'm more Marvel, but I do like Robin and Raven and Starfire, mostly like the Teen Titans people. But I'm partial to the Spirit, cause holy Chakrams Batman. Oh, I'm glad you like Nyla. Also, what is this song? It slaps. It is... If you want me to post it in Discord, I can. I can do that. That is a thing that I can do for you. Come here. Yes. It is done. Reina actually took the longest to figure out how the colors and everything was going to, or everything about her was going to be. She's literally the hardest. She's literally the hardest one out of all three of them. I was actually really surprised when everyone was like, do the Commandery, and I was like, oh shit! I have no idea how I'm going to design her. Oh, it sucks so bad! And then it started to like switch over to Nyla, and I was like, okay, I know how Nyla's gonna look. That's why I made her, that's why I wrote her down first. But then I was like doing my cleanup work to go ahead and go home while I was at work. And I was like, oh shit, I finally got it! So I had to like tell my coworker to like stall for me while I wrote it all down. And she's like, I got you. It took me, I think, 5 minutes to get everything down. I already knew what the eye color was gonna be. The hair color was the hardest part to figure out, because it's a combination of the other personalities that are supposed to be portrayed. Like, for Reina, it's her secondary personalities are literally the persona of innocence and happiness. So I figured that it would be really cool to like have the contrast of the silver, the black, the cyan, the purple, all of that like contrast with each other, because it's, you know, a child kind of, they don't know what they want, so it's very indecisive with it. That type of thing. I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of it. I sent it to my brother because he's my co-pilot sometimes when it comes to like designing things. So I was like, what do you think? And he was like, you gotta figure it out. You definitely didn't need me. I was like, cool. I'm so happy I didn't have to like be told to do something else. Because while I was making some of my backstory... Shut up, Ash. While I was making some of my backstory for the races of the ancients, I didn't particularly come up with good names yet. I had placeholder names. And my brother came in and he was like, what you doing? And I was like, I am doing backstory for my my story that I'm writing, which now became my OC for my stream. And I was like, can you help me with it real quick? And he was like, sure, shoot. So I was like, What would be like good? Strong Akemi vibes? Akemi as in Okemi Hamada? No, I want this one. Thank you. Or Akemi as in Akemi got killed. Or is that Akami got killed? I don't know, I'm trying here. So I can actually pull this up in my Hamada, yes. Yeah. I wasn't basing her off of it, but if you got that vibe, I'm not gonna tell you no. For the different types of ancients, there's different names for male and female. So for females, it's called Guardian, which in our Discord, I am named Guardian. So, and then all of my mods are males, so I named them Paladin in Discord. So that kind of makes sense in terms of where I'm going with this. The ditzy blonde will be the tomboy. Oh my god, he got it! That is exactly what I was going for. Yes, guys, is a paladin for sure. Paladin best boy. So for females, the alpha are called glaives, which is kind of like the queen of like the whole thing. And the betas are called singularities because there's either one or two depending on the generation. And then the third form, which are called echoes, are called vanguards. They're more or less like I guess you could say like Queensglaive? No. Final Fantasy Queensglaive. That's a fire, Poppy. The vanguards are kind of like the foot soldiers. I am but a young paladin, still plucky, naive, and brash. Oh, I'm about to get to your names here in a second. Give me like a hot one. The vanguards are kind of like the foot soldiers of the operation. Like there's many of them, like a lot of them, but they are the ones that have. So you technically have names. I mean, if you want me to start having names in Discord, then I can do that. Instead of just calling you keepers, I can do that. Well, you would be called the name and then keeper on top of it. But there's not a lot of females, so I wouldn't be able to call them by their names. However, the males have really, really cool names, so I don't know what that was a thing, but I'm down. That would be a lot of names. Yeah, there's 8 names in total. And then kind of as they go up in rank, just toss a name out there, Joe Kickass. I don't think so. I don't think so. As they go up in rank, it's pretty much how much power they have. So of course, like the Omegas, the Mundanes, they don't have any powers. They're more like the family-orientated people. And then the Echoes, which are the Vanguards, like they have enough power to just be like regular soldiers. Like they have the faster generation, they have the speed, they have the strength, but they don't have any elemental powers. These singularities are the ones that start having like the elements attached to it. Different like time manipulation, void manipulation, gravity, distortions, they have all of those powers. And then the queen is The one that fucks everything up and takes bitches and makes all the money. So it's pretty much the same thing for males, except for the alpha of the paladins are called Prometheuses. So wait, I could be Zaldun? This is not what we're doing, Skies! Let me explain! I can't. Queen is a pimp. No. No, it's just how I say things. I'm sorry. That's exactly what I was saying. Fucking bitches and getting money, yes. Oh my gosh. The betas of the paladins are called monoliths. The echoes of paladins are called the knights, and the omegas of paladins are called legion. I like your guys' names so much better than the females. They sound so cool. They're like legitimately so cool sounding. It's amazing. And you know who made all of those names? Ya boy Stunnin'. You can thank him for your awesome fucking names. Y'all act like I never heard a little white girl dug on the floor. I think you could buy me in a sugar store. What you laughing at? Okay, I'm gonna have that open because we're about to start the game soon. Yes. So far, what do you guys think of all the planning that has been going on behind the scenes? I'm so sorry for like all of the polls that have been going on in Discord. Been slightly scatterbrained for like the past month or so. Best like me, just don't give a f. I'd never say that. You think smiley face? You think it sounds great? I'm glad. Because I was very, very worried about explaining it. But we are going to get started in a Final Fantasy. Sounds like you got a shot on a track. Huh? What does that mean, Poppy? I think it sounds good. Why did my phone auto-delete stuff to shop? Oh, stuff on track. I've also been planning this for, I don't know, 7 years. So, I am actively trying to make it, because I know what I want in my head. However, comma, I don't know how... Oh my god, it's so pretty. Look at it. I'm kind of scared to see the block characters. I'm just trying to find a way how to make it sound okay